The midterm education policy review covering the years 2016 to 2030 brought together government officials, education actors and stakeholders to reflect on the successes and challenges encountered during the first half of the policy period. Speaking at the opening ceremony, the permanent secretaries and honorable ministers of basic and secondary education and higher education, research, science and technology, Ibrahima Sisao, Yusfa Toure, Claudiana Ekol and Professor Pierre Gomez unanimously hailed the sector's role in socio-economic development. The review conference seeks to assess the education sector, reflecting on achievements over the past 7 years in the implementation process to highlight what needs to be done to improve education in the post-COVID era.
Today marks yet another historic day in the annals of the education sector of our great country, the Gambia. As a result, I am greatly honored to have the opportunity to address such an important gathering of technocrats within and around the education fraternity. To conduct a midterm review of the education policy 2016 to 2030, geared towards addressing issues on education sector management, quality, access, and relevance for all Gambians.
The Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology has been working relentlessly to implement a transformation agenda of the post-secondary education. This has allowed us as a nation to work towards transforming public tertiary education institutions into degree awarding institutions.
UNICEF and World Bank country representatives in the Gambia, Nafisa Bint Safik and Aliuba, both entreated participants to critically scrutinize the policy document and make substantial contributions as representative of the larger community in their pursuit to develop a robust educational policy that suits the needs and aspirations of the people.
Let me begin by congratulating the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education and the government by extension on the incredible achievements the Gambia has already registered in the education sector. As Nelson Mandela mentioned, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world.
The World Bank feels honored and grateful to be associated with the Gambia Midterm Education Policy Review Conference, as this marks a significant milestone in our collective efforts to enhance the education sector and the fostering of inclusive and quality education for all Gambian children. Today we reaffirm our unwavering support and partnership in our joint pursuit of educational excellence and sustainable development.
The Vice President Mohammed B.S. Jallow expressed optimism that participants will do justice to the document by giving their honest and sincere opinions to guide educational development, noting that the Gambia was one of the first countries in the sub-region to use distant learning to reach the children at home during the COVID-19 pandemic. VP Jallow acknowledged the need for TVEC education to learn technical vocational skills. He said the sector is committed to providing that.
I'm aware that similar comprehensive consultation was carried out at the regions and is still ongoing with key stakeholders to address the inherent weaknesses and capture pertinent emerging issues whilst consolidating gains registered thus far. This will guide education service delivery in the Gambia from early childhood to tertiary and higher education for the remainder of the policy period. This is a step in the right direction, and I commend you for taking this comprehensive process to review the policy.
According to education officials, access and enrollment have increased significantly over the years, but quality and funding remains a challenge, needing closer collaboration of all stakeholders to address and improve the sector's growth. Reporting for GRTS News, I am Omar Bijilo.